Today marks 50 years since former President Lyndon Johnson's famous speech declaring war on poverty in the U.S. Good evening, I'm Abby Maurer.
And I'm Rockland Johnson. Tonight the question remains just how far have we come as a country and here in the Big Bend as a community. Photojournalist Tahir Lee looks at the war on poverty 50 years later.
We found faith and hope and love toward this land of America and abundance for our time and for all time to come.
Those were the words of President Lyndon B. Johnson during his first State of the Union address in 1964, exactly 50 years ago today. But that message has yet to be fulfilled, according to those currently living in poverty.
Poverty equals crime. That's the foundation and that's the root and the source.
Many argue that poverty was first discovered in America under President Kennedy's administration, but he was unable to continue with his platform after being assassinated on November 22nd in 1963. And even most recently, families are still struggling to bounce back from the recent recession.
Well, I think it's interesting, particularly after the recession, the number of kids that don't have enough to eat right now, both in urban communities and rural communities across the country, is astonishing. We have a lot of challenges in this country.
Community action and vocational programs started out as just a few ways to initiate the war on poverty. 50 years later, poverty still remains a major concern in communities across the country.
We could not eradicate poverty by redistributing income, but we could reduce poverty by providing people with opportunity.
Poverty is commonly linked to crime, a lack of education, and discrimination factors that have yet to address the issue of racism as it pertains to receiving equal opportunities.
The initial war on poverty was not specifically designed to target race, although race was on Johnson's mind when he made his State of the Union address. But every program became entangled in a variety of different ways with the civil rights movement and with the struggle for racial equality. So in retrospect, that was not a real war on poverty. But on the positive side, we did get Medicare and Medicaid, which is now at the core of how we will extend coverage under President Obama's Affordable Care Act.
In Tallahassee, Tahir Lee, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.